Are the floodgates of fighting-age males, including Chinese nationals, responsible for the sudden rash of train derailments? Well, earlier today, I spoke with an anonymous source who was a career law enforcement officer serving as a state highway patrolman for 30 years, as well as a detective in the sheriff's department. And he delivered some incredibly alarming news. The whole world knows Joe Biden's America has resulted in an unprecedented national security threat, with hundreds of thousands of illegals, including known terrorists, on watch lists coming across the border. We now have information that lends credence to more CCP activity in our country, clearly proving we have a serious national security threat. My source is reporting that 2 Chinese nationals were apprehended after being spotted alongside a railroad track in Hamlet, North Carolina, earlier this year in February. They were carrying tools and torches made for cutting through steel railroad tracks. And apparently the railroad police were actually made aware of the 2 men seen alongside the railroad tracks in Hamlet, chased them off into the woods, whereby the 2 Chinese nationals and their blowtorches were actually held until the FBI arrived. The FBI took the men into custody along with their torches and then instructed the employees at the railroad to remain quiet. Subsequent to this incident, about a month later in Wilmington, North Carolina, another incident took place when a locomotive engine derailed because a track was actually cut at an intersection. Fortunately, the locomotive was placed back on the track. No one was hurt, but the track was intentionally cut at a major intersection, which could have had devastating results under different circumstances. The news media would have you believe that the shutdown intersection is simply for track repairs, an inconvenience to people commuting. But the National Transportation Safety Board, who arrived on the scene, tells a completely different story. Once again, the federal government's National Transportation Safety Board, who was deployed to investigate, told the railroad employees to keep a lid on this story. In fact, it was made abundantly clear by some of the references made to employees about their personal gaming habits that the U.S. government was actually watching them. If you ever saw Snowden, you know that the U.S. government has the technology to spy on you and your communication and online habits. America, let this be a warning to you. The United States government is working with the CCP to systematically destroy America from within. They will not stop until we are all rolled up into the New World Order. Derailing our trains and sabotaging our transportation infrastructure is all part of the plan to lock us down and into 15-minute smart cities. We must stand together, keep each other informed, and if you have a tip, please send it to rightnowan@protonmail.com.